with the in the hood.
What's up? What's fly and what's happening?
It's happening right now.
Welcome back to the it's the 10th episode of Behind Bars, the podcast that goes behind the bars of local as well as national artists, as well as discuss the culture in real time because life lived is a bar. I am your hostess with the mostest, Miss Playma, and we are so excited to welcome back this week the very own Mr. Big Play.
Yo. What's happening?
What's up, Play?
Sound like I was on a radio show.
You did. I thought you was or a game show. It's good to have you back. We've been missing you for the last couple episodes. Matter of fact, you missed the Relentless Way episode.
I really only missed one.
Two.
The other one you had already recorded.
Did you missed it?
But you recorded that on your own time without telling me.
But you missed it, is the point.
Yeah,
you was out of pocket. So we had to go on. I give him a pass. You know, sometimes he got stuff to do with his music and whatnot. But we had a really good conversation last week. We looked at Bizzle, and you know how I love Bizzle. I'll be playing it a lot in the car, the song Dear Hip Hop. I play a lot of his music all the time. You don't be seeming like you feeling it though.
I never really liked Bizzle like that.
Oh my gosh. How you gonna not like Bizzle?
He ain't grow on me.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, I love Bizzle because Bizzle has a very unique perspective. And the song Dear Hip Hop, you didn't dig Dear Hip Hop either. You gotta admit, it was a lot of good stuff in Dear Hip Hop.
Yeah, it was, but he always saying good stuff, but I just...
Musically, you don't like it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's not that he's not talking about nothing.
Oh, yeah, because he be talking that talk. But I think this week's selection is kind of a product of what Bizzle was talking about how the messages that he received from hip hop and what it produced. And so this week we looking at an up and coming artist actually from this area, from the Kalamazoo area, none other than Mr. Chedda Bills. And you know, poppin'? That's it. And he around the same age as you. 22. So I actually could be Chedda's mama. And so, but I call him Mr. as I do you when I introduce you, because I want the young bulls and the young guys out there to know, I don't have to agree with the things that y'all rap about, but you know, I respect it. I respect y'all perspective. And I want you all to respect yourselves and to demand that as well. So Mr. Chedda Bills, we're going to look at this song off his 2021 EP. The Return EP is what it's called.
What you listening to out there today?
Oh, come on, man. You know how hype I got about this song, right? Right. So we checking out Fresh Air.
Tastes good, don't it?
A little fresh air tastes good, don't it? And last time I checked, this YouTube video is sitting at about 47,000 views right now. And y'all remember that because something tells me in the coming months that all of those views are gonna shoot up.
All of them.
I think they're gonna go pretty high. But this song, Fresh Air, was released after he himself was released from prison, correct?
Yeah.
And so before he went to prison, he created quite a buzz for himself with the song Take Off.
Yep, sure.
And then it got big, and then he went to prison. And I know that was around the time that you moved here to Kalamazoo to go to KC. So you were still in high school. But were you in touch and were you in tune with his buzz? And what was it like?
He definitely had the wave at that time. I mean, he still got it, but like at that time, he took over. Like it wasn't just Kalamazoo or like Takeoff was getting played everywhere. Because it went real viral on Facebook before he even dropped it.
Before he even dropped the video, you mean?
Yeah, he was just he was rapping it in the car and somebody was recording him, and that went viral on Facebook before he dropped the actual song.
So what is viral? What does it mean? What do you mean when you say it went viral?
Like when you from somewhere like Kalamazoo, you get if you just post something on Facebook, just like any other post that you make every day, that you get however much attention to get. Then you post something, and then boom, it got 100,000 plus views and thousands of shares and stuff.
Oh yeah,
you went viral.
Yeah, that's viral.
Because even though it ain't YouTube, it's the same thing. 100,000 or however many it is, people seen it, or this many thousand people shared it because they liked it. Just like that, comments, all that.
Right. And so you were new, because this was what, 2016?
16, 17, around that time.
Okay. So you had maybe been here a year. Mm-hmm. And so did you know him like personally at that time?
Not on the personal level. I knew people, like I knew, you know how you know people that know people. Right. Like I knew people connected to him, but we didn't have no personal relationship at the time.
So you was still kind of deep into, you was deep in the football athletic scene right there. Now, had you even had any thoughts about doing music during this time? And if you did you ever imagine that he would be somebody that you would collab with?
At that time, I wasn't thinking about doing nothing with music for real. Like it just wasn't on my priority list, or nothing that I really thought about. Like I could rap, like I knew I could form a rap, but it wasn't in my interest to really go to the studio and drop and do all of that back then. But even like knowing like how I was then, and if I was doing music, would I have collab with him? He'd have been somebody I looked to collab with, probably.
You would have wanted to.
As you can see, we collab when I did start doing music.
Right. And so I really, and that's how I was introduced to him on that the what do you call it? They Know, off of your first mixtape. And that's my favorite song on that. I know every word. A lot of niggas look up to me like a role model. I graduated from Ministry to them role models. And so I was just like, really, like the way he sounds, his delivery, everything really just popped to me. So what I want to do is his song, the way it's broke up, it's this fresh air. The beginning of it is before the beat drop. He got a lot of bars before there's any beat. And to me, these are his most impactful bars. So let's just listen to leading up to the beat drop, and then we'll stop it right there.
Damn, Chef. Once upon a time, it was me and you. Once we separated, it was me and Blues. I know we not together, but it's complicated. I'm doing everything I can just to...
Let me stop before we go any further. Y'all look up in that corner right there. Y'all see that in the corner? Parental advisory. I just wanted to point that out because there's been a lot of discussion about the language on the podcast. And listen, this is for critical thinking. This is not just us up here playing a bunch of filthy music. And so we're really delving into these lyrics and whatnot. When possible, we get the edited version. When we can't, we get it how we live. And so we'll put that sticker up there. So if you're if foul language offends you, or if your ears is too sensitive, you'll know when you see that you may hear some explicit language, but it is not it's not in a gratuitous manner. Like we're not just doing it to be doing it. It's a part of us going behind the bars. Now let's start Chedda all over.
Damn, Chef. Once upon a time, it was me and you. Once we separated, it was me and Blues. I know we not together, but it's complicated. I'm doing everything I can just to be with you. You all a nigga want, all a nigga need. You make a nigga smile, help a nigga breathe. I can hear you from the clouds, blowing through the trees. I ain't talking about no bitch, I'm talking about I'm free. AD, they had me down to my lowest. Having no money did something to my emotions. Every 100 that I touch, I'ma hold it. I'll be damned if I blow it. I'ma win. I just gotta stay focused. I came from poverty. I came from state blues. We went from saying I love you into I hate you. I gave you the game. I rebirthed you. Remade you. You lied on my name and said I hurt you. That's painful.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm mad, bitch.
Wait a minute. Okay, let's stop. Let's stop, because this is what I find interesting about Chedda. A lot of his stuff is not a whole lot of cussing. Now, this last verse, he get pretty down with it. Don't get it twisted. But I noticed a lot, because I told you that on the song that y'all did. I was like, well, his verse don't got that much cussing in it. Yours got a little more cussing in his. But this first part, I think it starts off, once upon a time. You know, I'm a sucker for a storyteller. No, I am. Because when he think about it, is it grabs me with once upon a time. Because now I'm listening for a story. And sometimes people give you that and then don't give you a story.
And don't come through with a story, nothing not even go together.
You telling the truth. Man, you start off like that and then just start talking about the most random stuff. Like, where's the story?
I can say that for sure. He one of the local artists who for sure still got that, can construct a story within a song, or just advanced on wordplay to where I might not have to use as many cuss words as somebody who ain't got as good a wordplay or vocabulary or something like that.
Thank you. This is something because I talk about.
Yeah, and I had it. It's starting to come out more. The more and more I rap, I can see like I ain't got to use as much. Not even that I'm not trying to. It's just when I'm going, I just ain't using as many. Just because I got more to talk about, more vocab. Just
saying on more. Your craft, like you say, working on your craft, and really when you have something to say.
There's 1,000 ways to say
it. It's so many different ways to say it without the obscenity. Now listen, I know if that's how you talk, and that's a lot of times that's how y'all talk amongst each other. So when you writing, sometimes it'll just come out. But when you really trying to convey a thought and you trying to say it cleverly, a lot of times you'll bypass a lot of the cuss words. But then I know sometimes you take the opportunity to use them because you really about to emphasize
Yeah, it's like I was gonna say, it's almost like an emphasis in some points, not all the time, but in some points, it's like an emphasis on the feeling that I'm feeling when I'm saying what I'm saying.
And so then he comes out. The bars the first bars that snatch me is when he starts saying, "You all a nigga want, all a nigga need. You make a nigga smile, help a nigga breathe. I can hear you from the clouds blowing through the trees." Now, before he even said it, while I was listening to it, I immediately picked up on it's a serenade almost, like.
People gonna think you automatically talking about a female, which is not what he's talking about.
But you know what? My mind told me that. You can
pick that out easy too because you're a poet. So you used to crafting this whole visual to really say this though.
Right. building you up for this, but I'm really taking you somewhere totally different. So I picked that up and I was like, wait a minute. He is not talking about a woman. He's not talking, but that's very visual. It's very poetic. Don't you think like that?
Yeah, and knowing when you know his story, like, and you know when he dropped this and how it was when he got out and stuff, it was just nice how he brought it all together. Like,
and see, when you mention this song to me, and first thing what I say, I hope it's bars.
Oh yeah, I ain't mentioning nothing crazy either.
But I already know Chedda is legit. But But this is behind bars, and so when we talking about going behind bars,
whole song gotta be.
It gotta be all, and it's gotta either be the technical aspect of it has to be something that we can dissect, or it has to be some meaning behind it. And then you didn't tell me this. when you mentioned the song and I listened to it, and he's got a way that grabs you anyway. And I listened to it, and I was like, this song better have some meaning too, because I just wanted to kind of get you to because this dude, I don't know if you noticed when we on the podcast now. I be like trying to pull stuff out of this guy. It's just, it's just sometimes just really quite ridiculous. He's not very big on communication. Surprise, surprise, he's a guy. So when he told me what?
No, I was saying back to that.
But I'm telling the truth. How many different texts did I have to text to get to the context of the subtext? I want to just grab the phone and start screaming at him like, talk, say something. No, but then that's when you told me this was the song that he dropped upon his release.
Like the first day out.
First day?
You see the video?
But it could have been a reenactment.
I don't know if it's like really on the pickup side, but
right. I knew that was depicted.
The way it released, publicly, it was basically like the first day. It's the first day out like T Grizzly. Not like it's saying like this is first day free air, but like first scene of them.
I got you. Yeah. I got you. So this is what, when I heard this, and this is why I like this young, and I don't know if he did this on purpose, but you heard what he said. You all a nigga want, all a nigga need. You make a nigga smile, help a nigga breathe. I can hear you from the clouds blowing through the trees. Check this out. I'm, as a woman of God, a woman of faith, it sounded very familiar to me, and I went to scripture, and that sounds funny, but listen to what John 3, specifically verse 8 says, the wind bloweth where it listeth, thou hearest the sound thereof, but cannot tell whence it cometh and whither it goeth. I can hear you from the clouds blowing through the trees. You know what I mean? It just had that same kind of something that you can't see. You can't see it. I can't grasp it, but it's so important, and how the importance is magnified when you without it.
Right.
And I thought, wow, this is a person getting out of jail. It really captures that, because you don't value that.
Yeah, no, until you ain't got
until you're in a sweaty, stanky cell all day. And I don't know if he was in. Now, he was in state prison, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Man, and I got friends that did long stretches, and they talk about just the air. You breathe it differently, even if you get to go outside. The air, you take it in differently when you're free.
It hits your face better.
Ooh. Now listen.
This ain't the same, but just even when you go from being sick in the house for 2 weeks straight, ain't left the house for nothing, and then you step back outside after you feeling good, man.
Now y'all don't know.
We talking about prison,
right? Prison air. Now listen, I didn't do no time like Chedda.
Oh my God, here we go. They heard this. Where your first day out there? This hardcore time you did.
Wait a minute, play. Now you laughing. This coming from a joker ain't did a day.
I ain't have to do a day.
He ain't did a day.
And I'm proud of it.
You should. That's something. Hey, that's something to say.
I hope I don't never do a day.
I hope you don't either. God knows I do. But listen, I didn't do time like Chedda, but I did some time. And let me tell you something. When they open up them doors, y'all don't listen. I did hard time. What? This guy.
Back to the song.
No. Listen, because I'm going somewhere with this. I only did 30 days. That's hard time for him. Shoot, I had never did no time. 30 days was a long time in a cell. And when they opened up them doors, my people wasn't even there when I got out. Shame on y'all. Shame on y'all. They wasn't there yet. Play was just a little baby. See, he don't remember this because he was only like, I think 3 months old. Ooh, y'all should feel bad for me because of that.
No,
That's
y'all should feel bad for me. What is she talking about?
Wait a minute. You didn't even know. You know what? He did know because when I got out, my homegirl and my mom came pick me up, but they weren't there when they opened the doors, and I just took off walking because I was so glad to be free. But they had put him in the car with him, and when I get to the car, he in the back seat. He done got older since the last time I seen him. He seen me. You could tell he knew it was me. So, my little book.
No.
That's. But anyway,
where are you going with this?
So no, but I just mean just the taking in the air. I didn't appreciate that before that little small time. So just imagining him coming out and the importance of something, how it gets, you can really grasp the importance of it when you are without it, is my point. And so to hear him describe it that way, it's what time behind the wall will allow you to do, to appreciate those little things. You help me breathe. It made me smile. I know y'all too cool to smile and whatnot. Play got a nice smile. It's just smile for the people. Play. Don't hide behind them. Like smile for the people. But no, that's what time behind the wall allows him to appreciate. And then he hit this. I came from poverty. I came from state blues. Now, I don't know his exact bringing, but I know that coming from poverty.
No, he hitting on what he came from.
Right. But I was gonna say, I don't know if his people, if he had people that was locked up, because a lot of the people that end up in prison in the system, a lot of times they had a parent or uncles or somebody. Like that, yeah, so I don't know if that's what he mean, but I do know a lot of times when you come from poverty, it can lead to state blues. Mm-hmm. It can lead to state blues, and it can give you the blues.
Yeah. You're in a lot more predicaments to get sent to jail or prison when you in poverty just because of the situations you in on a day-to-day basis.
Just everyday living.
And sometimes even just trying to survive can get you sent there. Just doing what you do to try to survive.
And we're gonna get into that because he kind of leads into that a little bit too in some of his coming bars. So we'll get into that. But I just thought this verse reminds me of Lamentations. It's hopeful. It's got despair. It got sweet emotions. It got disdain. And at the end of that piece, it says, it was painful.
You lied on my name and said I hurt you.
Yeah. We went from saying I love you to saying I hate you. That's what he said. I came from poverty. I came from state blues. We went from saying I love you to saying I hate you. And then at the end of it, he ultimately wraps it up with that was painful. And then before the beat comes in, he set you up for what the journey resulted in, because
this is my biggest draw of the song.
What was that?
But this was balling through the pain. Dude. That's my favorite part.
That's what I was gonna say.
Out of the whole song, just that line right there is my favorite part.
Listen, and the way he break it, the way he ended, man, that was painful. And it sounded like whatever. I don't know exactly what he talking about, but it sounded like it might have been something that really affected him. But then he talked a little bit, and then before I'm about to hit y'all now, but this was balling through the pain, dude. Oh man, it comes in so sweet. So, but we're gonna get into that next verse. But before we get into that next verse, we do want to just take a quick commercial break here. Life, death, poverty, and pain can sometimes leave you feeling hopeless. The hopelessness can sometimes lead you to dependency on drugs and alcohol, leaving your life in ruins. Well, Solomon's Temple is not only here to minister to that brokenness on Sunday mornings, they have also created a space for you to heal after you made the decision to be sober. Beginning on March 15th, Solomon's Temple will be an official site for AA and NA meetings. Alcohol Anonymous will be March 15th, 6 to 7 p.m., and Narcotics Anonymous will be on March 17th, 6 to 7 p.m. at Solomon's Temple, 4805 Blue Star Highway in South Haven, Michigan. Again, that's Alcohol Anonymous, March 15th, 6 to 7 p.m., and Narcotics Anonymous, March 17th, 6 to 7 p.m. at 4805 Blue Star Highway in South Haven, Michigan. Whether you've been court ordered or simply need the support, they can help. Solomon's Temple holds worship service every Sunday at 12 p.m. and now will be an official site for NA and AA. We believe God delivers, but we also know we are helpers one to another. Solomon's Temple Ministry, the ministry where the word is key. And definitely shout out to my home church for making that available to people. But let's get back to Chedda. Now we say he ended it off. He ended it off, but he ended it off. It was painful, right? I just want to back up a little bit and let us roll right into that so that we can really hear how he made that happen. So we're gonna back it up a little bit and then bring him back in.
We went from saying I love you until I hate you. I gave you the game. I rebirthed you. We made you. You lied on my name and said I hurt you. That's painful. That's painful. Yeah,
come on, Chedda.
Back, bitch. 30 boy Chedda Bills. But this was ballin' through the pain, dude. Dog food, this ain't fentanyl, bitch, this heroin. Tryna find a way out with my niggas like I'm Harriet. Bad bitch, no I'm on parole, so she carry it. Got on one knee and ate the pussy like I married it. Hey, Biggie do, I was down, but I'm up now. Once they put their hands up, it's a touchdown. Bitches, they ain't wanna fuck now. Niggas that left me on stuck, they on stuck now.
Wait, because I don't want to get too far, baby. Play. Wait a minute. He come out dog food. This ain't fentanyl. This is heroin. Why he say dog food? Break that down for me.
That's what they call heroin.
See, y'all know I'm getting old. I don't know all the lingo. That's why I wanted to stop and ask you that. Okay, so he say dog food. This ain't fentanyl. This is heroin. Trying to find my way out with my niggas like I'm Harriet. Now, when you say it like that, oh man. I'm just thinking, like, he set the scene. He came from poverty, came from state blues. But ultimately, out of all of these troubled situations that he came from, and this is why I say, the younger generation, I'm a little more, I give a little more leeway on the type of music they do because they still trying to find their way. Trying to find my way out with my niggas like I'm Harriet. They just trying to find a way out. Would you agree with that?
Definitely agree. Like that's why you can find that in a lot of young people music and just the message that they sending. Like even in the one song that we did together, I said I ain't trying to do wrong. I'm just trying to put my people on.
Right.
So it's the same kind of message. Like it may look like we just out just doing whatever or we just lose, but in reality, we doing something trying to get on, trying to get our people right, trying to get ourselves right.
Right.
Like you said, figuring it out.
And so that's why, and I harken back to Dear Hip Hop when we were talking about Bizzle was saying all the messages the hip hop gave him, and one of the messages that he received was I don't need school. I can rap, and while I'm waiting on my music to pop, I can trap. And so those little seeds that get dropped in people, I think about a Chedda Bills. I think about a big play. And wondering if they've already been in these trouble situations. If I come from poverty and I come from state blues and hip hop is telling me this is my way out, a lot of times they grab on to that. They grab on to that. He like, shoot, all I look around and I see is the life that them rappers is rapping about. I'm in the middle of it and I want to get out. And this is how they then told me is my way out. But listen to this though. On the song he did with you, I'll never forget when he say that verse. Is that at the beginning? When he be like, a lot of niggas look up to me like a role model. I graduated from Hennessy to them rose bottle. I started rapping. I don't want to sell dope no more.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that tell you something. Listen, he started out trapping, and at the beginning of that song, when he before the beat drop, and he talk about it used to be me and you, but then it was me and blues. What was he saying there? Because I had an idea, but I want you to tell me what do you think he was saying.
Referencing blues as in $100 bills.
Okay, that's what I thought. And I'll take it both ways. So if he talking about, okay, it used to be me and you, like I was free, I was out there. But then when that broke up, it was me and blues. What do that mean? A lot of times when you out here, you in the trap. It ain't no fresh air in the trap.
Or on the other side of it, it could be because really to go with the rest of what he's talking about, like he said, me and you talking about me and freedom. And then once we separated, now it's just me in this blue jumpsuit.
That's what I was gonna say. I said I see two.
Yeah, it can go parts both, to that. That's the beauty in art, though.
That's the beauty of the art. It can
go for however somebody feeling. Somebody feeling this way about a relationship, like it was me and you. I was giving you my all. Now it's just me and his money. Now I'm just on my money tip. Or
exactly.
Or like how he's saying, it's like you can use it for what you need it for.
Or think about it though. Ain't no fresh air in the trap.
No.
No fresh air.
It ain't nothing.
You don't breathe easy in the trap. It's tight. You under pressure. Tight. You under pressure. You in smoke filled rooms. You looking out for the 12s. You looking out for the ops. It's like that ain't freedom either.
It's all a trap.
It's all a trap. And so when he say, I start rapping, I don't want to sell dope no more. That's in another way him trying to use rap to get to that fresh air too. Like, I mean, it's a lot in the way he's spitting, but I didn't want to have to stop it, but I felt like we needed to. I'm gonna just back him up again because I like the way he come in. Let's let him come in again just one last time.
It's this heroin. Trying to find out where I with my niggas like I'm Harriet. Bad bitch, normal parole, so she carry it. Got on one knee and ate the pussy like I married it. Hey, Biggie do, I was down, but I'm up now. Once they put their hands up, it's a touchdown. Bitches, they wanna fuck now. Niggas that left me on stuck, they on stuck now. So you get around your bitch and think you tough, huh? You think you pretty in that pictures with them bucks, huh? All I need is her name and her number, and I bet you anything I can fuck her, beat her guts down. If I want your main bitch, I can have her. You was with her when I took her, I snatched her.
Stop, Vela. Stop. What are you doing now? Now he doing what rappers do. He popping his collar.
You got to at some point though. You got to pop your,
Yeah, pop it. That's what he said. You got to pop your stuff, and that's exactly. I said, now look here. This is 22-year-old. I'm fresh out. They couldn't hold me. Chedda right here. Mm-hmm. I think it's interesting that he went from, because I think them first parts was like the inner Chedda.
Yeah, this is how I'm feeling going in here and getting ready to get out. And now on this end, all right, cool.
I'm out. It's I'm out.
Yeah.
It's I'm out. This is Tupac like.
Or this is like what y'all created.
Again, like you say, all of that inner stuff I came from poverty. I'm longing for the air. I just want to breathe deep. I came from state blues. I love you to it's all of the inner stuff that a lot of times rappers don't really feel comfortable letting people see. That's why I say it's Tupac like, because it's dual nature. So I'm letting you know all of that stuff, it affected me. It had its effect on me. But now, all of that, this is what it did. And now I'm finna just pop my collar. I'm finna talk my talk. Y'all thought y'all had me. I'm out. Y'all didn't love me while I was in here. What I tell you all the time, if you go to prison, 9 times out of 10, the people that's gonna hold you down is gonna be your girl or your mama. Facts. I give myself a round of applause. He don't know, but I bet you if he call his Uncle P, his Uncle Piz will tell him.
Ain't nobody got to tell me nothing. That's the good thing about being wise. Ain't nobody got to tell you nothing. You can learn from other people.
There you go. What you do? What you get a chef kiss?
We're not gonna keep using that though.
Yes. Oh, I forgot. You like the amazing. That's yours. That's yours.
That one cool.
No, but that's facts though. And so back to this verse, he say, trying to find my way out with my niggas like I'm Harriet. Obviously, that's an ode to Harriet trying to get her people to freedom. Like you say, I ain't trying to do wrong. I'm just trying to put my people on. And so I was down, but I'm up now. When they put them hands up, it's a touchdown. Now, I immediately thought of a stick up. What did you think of right there?
Some around that nature, some other stuff.
Yeah, something. What's the other stuff? Break me down. Give me.
No, I'm just saying. It's however he was thinking, but
okay.
I see where you get that from, though.
Yeah, because I'll be like, your hands up. I got them now. It's get up. Right. Cha-ching. It's a touchdown. It's a go. You know, I love any football references because, you know, I still love football. And so I get into that. Okay, I'm going to let them play out, I promise. I ain't going to stop it no more.
I'm home now, middle fingers to the crackers. Freedom guys, and we gon' say it till it's backwards. I cut ties with certain niggas cause they yankers. Can't stop shitting on these niggas, need a pair. Shorty got thicker, hair longer, ass fat. Bougie and ratchet, but she classy with her man. Yeah. When it come to my city, I'm VIP. Fuck the ops, all them niggas can DIE. RIP 2, Pac and Notorious B.I.G. All my niggas better tear this bitch up if I DIE. The drums on them choppers, real magic. They take your life and leave them bullets as collateral. But I don't see no speak on it unless it's factual. I wanna kill bad bitch, all natural. Man. I been sliding niggas to the left every time they inbox me, man. Like if you want on my JPay, you shut up. Yeah. Stuff like that, man. I ain't got time to be talking to nobody regarding
Oh
no money.
my goodness. Listen, give him another round of applause. Give him another round of applause. Now, I posted this earlier on Facebook. Free them guys, and we gonna say it till it's backwards. And I was like, this dude, free them guys. What's backwards? Them guys free. Yeah. I said free my cuz, and I'm going to say it till it's backwards. My cuz free. I felt that bar.
That's how it's drawn out. That's how it's supposed to do. Grab people in whatever situation they in.
And take you into your own.
And yeah, attach it to yourself.
Right. And so, and at the end when he get to talking, wait a minute, what about this bar? Can't stop on them niggas, I need a pamper. Oh my goodness. Again, like he talking his talk. You know how they say, talk your talk. He talking his talk. They don't say that no more?
Nobody said that.
Man. You know what? My mama always say this too, and I'm starting to see she right.
What?
She right. Man, he be getting you. You could have let that ride.
No, I can't because then you don't know, and then you just.
But I'm me. I can't say it.
No, you can say it, but you said what they say. I was just letting you know they don't.
They
say
don't
it
say
no
that.
more.
Who is
you
they?
can still say it.
Who is they?
They, as in
we.
Yeah.
You.
The generation.
The generation. Hey, I can G for that. I can G for that. I'm not a part of the generation, but
That's
I
why
try
I
and
said
stay
you
connected
can say
to
it. That's why I said you can say it.
I try to say talk your
They
talk.
You had it right earlier.
Talk.
You gotta pop it.
Pop your.
Try.
Yeah. No, for real though. So that really touched me right there. And when he say, no, because this is like, I like, but we was riding in the car one day and he was like, why you like, who was it you say, why I like this song so much? It was a Lizzo song.
Oh yeah, I can't stand that song.
I was like, cause it's fly. I said, this was actually how that fly freestyle came about. I said, cause it's fly. And I like fly stuff. This is fly when he say, and then you get around your girl and think you tough now. You think you pretty on them pictures and them buffs now.
Right.
I'm like,
man, he hit niggas on the head with that one.
That's
so
why
now
I
you
know.
tough because you with your girl. And you gotta show her that you think you own that.
That you what's just now I know they say this. You gotta show her that you him.
Right. No, but not even. Not they say that, but not in this situation.
Oh, okay.
Him is for like popping it, like
like you really just.
I'm Hemi Butler. I'm Hemi Turner.
Hemi Neutron.
Hemi Hendrix. Yeah, stuff like that.
Now you know I'm gonna try and say that somewhere.
And then he trying to show you.
You ain't no chump.
Yeah, you ain't going. You trying to show that.
And do you know what happens? People blame it on the girl. Yeah. Women be the cause of men. No, his ego is the cause of it.
When you could have just not.
What do I always say? What do I always say though? When keeping it real goes wrong.
Nah, but see, that's not the same thing. That's not keeping it real. That's you just trying to.
But he think he keeping it real. I can't let him do me like that, man. I gotta keep it real.
All right.
Do you get with your girl? Well, let's move on.
I act with whoever. Yeah.
Let's move on. Let's move on. Hey, you know what you said? What did you say? Girls love my company. I'm players, so they want me.
They do love my company.
When we out in public, keep it player. Don't come up to me. Yeah, whatever.
They do love my company.
You just the type of Negro I don't like. I didn't raise him to be like that. I just want y'all to know that he did that all on his own.
Entertainment purposes only.
Thank you. There you go. Boy, you learned something. He learned something. Look at him. No, but he definitely talking that talk. And what he say at the end? If you wasn't on my JPay, y'all know what JPay is.
Cut off. And if you don't know what JPay is and you got somebody on the other side, that's the problem we talking about right now.
You the problem.
That's the problem we talking about right now.
You got homies locked up and you don't know what JPay is.
It costs nothing but $5 to get 20 stamps.
I mean 20 whole ones. 20. And listen, we pulled somebody's card like that one day. I ain't gonna say no names, and we was talking. I was like, "Yeah, man, he got all type of people in the Bing doing double digits." And my uncle was like, and he probably ain't sent them nothing. And he was like, "Yeah, I have." We was like, "Let's see your JPay."
You know what it was?
Yeah, he did. He had the app. I was like, okay, yeah, we gonna start checking you Negroes JPays. We did. We tried to pull his card.
Yeah, I got JPay receipts for mine.
You got JPay receipts?
I got receipts.
Play though, because I know we got a money giveaway that we're gonna get to, and we got some other stuff. But can we listen to his verse on They Know? Can we just do that? You know, that's
play the new one. I feel like his verse on the new one was better.
What? No, we're gonna let y'all decide which Cheddar verse is better. How about that?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, let's do that because my favorite.
We gotta let them play all the way through though, so they can hear them.
Okay. I ain't gonna stop it. That's what you're trying to tell me.
Yeah, don't stop.
Okay, let me see. Let me get to it. We're gonna play They Know first. This is featuring Cheddar Bills. This off Big Play's first mixtape.
Play. A lot of niggas look up to me. I got the plug in the city. What?
No way, Jose.
A lot of niggas look up to me like a role model. Talk to these niggas then. A lot of niggas look up to me like a role model. I graduated from Hennessy to them rose bottles. Started rapping, I don't wanna sell dope no more. Back in the day, I was selling the niggas grandmamas. Best rapper in my city, but I'm slept on. Cuffing a bitch while you in prison, get you crapped on. Disrespecting one of them bloods, get you slapped on. Disrespecting one of them G's, get your head blown. And I ain't telling you nothing I heard. This what I know, I done seen niggas' brains on that curb. One fight on that yard and turn into a purge. That prison yard so deadly, you get what you deserve. Yeah, I jumped off the porch, not the porch, but the porch. If my bitch start acting right, I might just buy that whole porch. Play me on my money, I'ma bring it to your door. Big 4-5, light a nigga up just like a torch. Give me one reason why I shouldn't cut this bitch off. If I ain't happy, see the reason I'm pissed off. I ain't got no time for no drama, so if you ain't trying to get with the program, you cut off.
Yeah, B-I-G-P-L-A-Y, that's what they call me, nigga. Hit them Cheddar Bills and said they ready, get it poppin', nigga. Thumbing through them racks all day, this shit ain't stopping, nigga. My 9 should be posted on the corner, how I stopping, nigga. I been sinking bills P.O. Why? How he drop shit? He just lost his job cause he was sleeping with a mop stick. So food be good, but we been fucking with them chopsticks. Nigga, I just dropped the 650, no, you ain't got this. I swear I hate these niggas and I hate these bitches too. All these bitches know my name, so I can't be stuck with you. So what it do? It's by 2. If you ain't fucking, then I'm cool. How you fuck the whole city, come to me and wanna boo. They like, why they call you play? Cause I be big clutching. What? Why you cuffing on that bitch, boy, she been fucking. I been getting to this money, so this shit nothing. Had a mad run, cause of cough, I made a quick 100. So just quit it talking about that loose tea and fuck some friends. I'm the man, walk around 50 bands in my pants. Shit can't fold, never told. Always sticking to that code. I don't gotta say too much cause all the real niggas don't play.
I don't even rap like that no more.
Hey, but listen though. I didn't even mean to play his verse. I got it in the groove. It just was rolling. But now, y'all heard that.
Now play that.
A lot of niggas look up to me like a role model. Okay, now.
But maybe that's probably why I just like it better because it's new me too.
Yeah,
I like think the song better.
Well, yeah, but we talking about the verses. We talking about the Cheddar verses. Now this is the one, his verse off of the Zoo to the Zone is what it's called.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, he might have did it on this one.
Playing this motherfucker. Cheddar, what you want?
Niggas sit up there and look at me, huh? Fucked around your motherfucker on the 9. I don't rap like this no more. Remember they ain't sliding. Man, these niggas ain't no shit.
Play. Niggas say that they been looking, but they can't cause we ain't hiding. If we fuck to run your mouth, cause when they ask, I'm gon' deny. Posting guns on Instagram, but he a bitch cause he ain't slide. My bitch think I'm only hers, I keep 2 bitches on the side. Got my stick on me in traffic, keep my Nina when I ride. I let niggas flash some racks like it was his, but it was mine. She a hoe, she gon' suck my dick and then go fuck the guys. How the fuck y'all diss a kid like your homie still alive? I got niggas claim the 6 and I got niggas throw the 5. He my blood, but I don't trust him cause he from the other side. Niggas bitches, niggas hoes, niggas broke, it ain't a joke. Put blue hundreds in my pocket, I don't never throw the low. I can't focus on one bitch cause I get bored and they get ugly. One to the leg, one to the head, he still alive, I guess he lucky. I get wild in that cat, I just might drive it to Kentucky. And I know you see the strapper up too quick cause I ain't tucking.
Hey. I'm smoking on Zazas and Moon Rocks. I'm finna pour up at 8. I need 2 pops. A fiend trying to spend 40, he getting 2 rocks. I can get the bag off unless the 2 stops. Pistol on my lap, but the chop in the back of the trunk. Chew a nigga up and spit him out like a package of gum. Stretch him on the floor cause I don't like the way he's standing up. Fuck working with him, might do that when I can stick him up. Bound to catch a body cause my pistol been asking for one. Coming through the back, all my niggas coming through the front. Black mask on, they can't tell who's shooting the gun. Finna turn up, it's a block party on the dub. Never will I hang with pussy niggas or fucking scrubs. You can try to run, I'm catching you with a couple slugs. Got it on my own, still getting it by the lump sum. Started off of crumbs, now I'm selling drugs to help the bums.
Cheddar Bills, bitch.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I think that might be the one.
No, I disagree.
That's my opinion, though.
I disagree. A lot of niggas look up to me like a role model. I graduated from Hennessy to them rose bottles. Started rapping. I don't want to sell dope no more. Back in the day, I was selling the niggas' grandmamas. No, but anyway, I'm a fan. And like I say, you know, I know they be cussing too much. I'm working on that with these guys. I told them they're going to have to get us some edited music. Edited music. Edited music. Edited music. There you go, Play. That was for you. So we're about to get into our cash giveaway, right? But before we get into the cash giveaway, we do want to take this time out to recognize our behind bar sponsors, none other than the Black-owned and operated Agarco Events Planning. The place to go if you are planning for a special event or if you are hosting a series of events, Agarco has you covered. They offer consultations, full service planning, design, luxury rental, and an all-inclusive venue that seats up to 250 guests. For more information, call 877-249-2756 or email info@agarcoeventrentals.com. Agarco Event Center located at 3082 9th Street in Oshtemo, Michigan. That's Agarco Event Planning. Tap into the power of excellence. All right. Now, it's about that time. It's about that time. It's about that time. I'm gonna need for y'all to put y'all thinking caps on for this. First of all, we have to tell you all the rules. Take them to church. Tell them somebody say the rules. The rules. Here are the rules. In order to be eligible to win the cash prize, you must do three things. You must like this live.
Like the live.
You must comment on the live.
Comment on the live.
And you must share the live.
Share the live.
He's so extra. What is live? Now you're getting like your cousin. You Hispanic now.
Make my own word.
You're making up Spanish.
I'm Blexican.
He's Blaxican. So you have to like the live, comment, and then share it. And that makes you eligible. So we're going to be searching through the comment section. We're going to be looking on Facebook.
And if you like and comment and don't share, not eligible. If you share and like and don't comment, not eligible. If you comment and like it,
not eligible.
Okay, y'all get the point.
We clear? All right. So here's how we're going to determine the winners. Because rather than give away one lump, we're going to give everybody an opportunity to answer each question. Now, if you happen to be the person that answers all the questions, then you'll get everything. So each question is going to be a $10 cash out. So there's going to be 3 questions. You have the opportunity to win quick $30 you can put in your gas tank. So how we're going to do it, I'm going to ask the question and then we're going to monitor the comment section. And as we look in the comment section, we're going to look to see who answers first. So if you answer first, the comments are timestamped, so we don't have to worry about that. If you answer first and you answer with the correct answer, then you get that. We'll announce in the comment section. We'll reply to your comment, and then you put your Cash App. You ready? You ready? Question number 1. What year was Chedda Bills released from jail? Y'all got that? What year was Chedda released from jail? That's question number 1. Put your answer in the comment.
We give them the multiple choice or no?
No, we're not giving them no multiple choice for that.
Yeah, no, yeah, because then you just guess.
No, because if they was watching the live, they should kind of be able to figure it out. But if you can't, you should know somebody. You should have went and listened to his music before the live. You should have did something to know that. Because I told y'all we was giving away money. Boom. Question number 2. What set does Chedda Bills claim? And we'll accept one of 2 answers. What set does Chedda Bills claim? Again, we're not giving any multiple choices because had you listened to the music, had you did some type of Googling, some type of going on his page. All you gotta do is listen to a song. All you gotta do is listen to a song or 2, and he would have told you. And you only need one answer. And we'll accept 1 or 2 of those answers. Put it in the comments right now. Because we checking the time that the comment is posted. And we got one more opportunity to win. I want you to name 3 songs off Chedda Bills' The Return EP. Name 3 songs off Chedda Bills' The Return EP. And I'll give you one.
No, everybody should just be able to get one. If y'all still not getting what we saying, everybody who watching the live should be able to get one. So you really only got to name 2.
So you really that's true. That is true. You really only got to name.
But
2.
if you don't got sense to name, I'm just leaving it at that.
Just
y'all
leave
get it.
Y'all
get it.
Y'all ain't no need to fire no shots.
Yeah, no.
Ain't no need to fire no shots. So those are the questions. Question number 1 was, what year was Chedda released from jail? Question 2 was, what set does Chedda claim? And we'll accept 1 of 2 answers for that. And then the third question was, name 3 songs off Chedda Bills' The Return EP. Those are the questions. Put your answers in the comments. Once we tag your comment and tell you that you're correct, drop your Cash App and we gonna get it to you. Is that all right?
That sounds good to me.
Hey! And listen, that's all the time that we have for today. We thank you all for joining us once again on Behind Bars. Don't forget to go and stream that Chedda Bills. Don't forget to go and watch that Big Play Big Boss.
Make sure y'all follow Chedda Bills on Instagram at 30 Boy Chedda Bills. Again, that's 30 Boy Chedda Bills. Follow them on IG. Run them up on Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, all of that. It's Chedda Bills everywhere.
Run it up. Run it up. And this time, next week, the same place. Go and follow the YouTube page, Behind Bars. We're on YouTube now. This video is going to be streaming actually to Facebook and YouTube simultaneously. So follow the YouTube page. And don't forget, set the notifications so that you'll get notified when we go live. And you can be a part of the podcast that goes behind the bars of local and national artists, as well as discuss the culture in real time. Because as I always say, life lived is
a bar. And if you ain't got no patience, turn on post notifications.
Thank you.
If you ain't got on the notice, then you not brodies.
Oh man, I should kick him off the show for that. We out. That's all the time we got. We'll catch up with y'all next week.